Okay, hello everyone. The difference between the genus Paranthropus and the genus Homo, they both evolved different evolutionary strategies to deal with what was happening in their respective ecosystems. I'm going to start out with Paranthropus. They lived about 2.7 to 1 million years ago in southern and eastern Africa. They did have a small cranial capacity, which of course got bigger over time. But the main thing that they had going for them was their chewing abilities. They evolved to have very large teeth, especially the molars and premolars. They had very thick enamel on their teeth. And this was to adapt to the woodlands depleting, we believe, because as the woodlands depleted, the species had to go from, eating softer things like fruits and leaves and things like that. They had to go from eating those to eating harder nuts and roots. And in order to do that, you have to have a better ability to chew hard things. And so they adapted that way. Unfortunately, they went extinct around 1 million years ago. We think that's just because they couldn't keep up with the changes. Because even though they had adapted to eating these harder foods, it just wasn't enough. And eventually, as the forests went away, so did they, we believe. Okay, the second species is the genus Homo. Well, second genus, Homo. Instead of adapting to eating tougher foods, they, which involved a stronger jaw, they adapted a bigger cranial capacity, which equals a bigger brain, which equals more intelligence. These are the ones that we believe humans are descended from. The Homo genus definitely had a strong mind. They started making tools to help them with everyday life, as well. Oh, there's my cat. Hi. Tools in everyday life, as well as figuring out how to make weapons, which meant hunting. They learned how to hunt, and through this we also think that they learned how to cook their food, which is a major thing. We just barely watched a video on how cooking could have possibly made us human. Cooking, what it does is releases lots more nutrients than raw foods do, and it also helps us use less energy digesting it and chewing it because, it's a bit softer. So the genus Homo evolved this way, eating cooked foods, we believe, instead of the raw ones. They were able to develop smaller chewing muscles and put more energy into their brain. And, eventually they evolved into us, and we're the smartest ones out there. So there we go. Get out of here. Go on. Gotta press the off button.